Might want to put some music on your stream. Might want to put some music on your stream. Might want to put some music on your stream. Might want to put some music on your stream.
black in my Templar? No, I'm putting my first shade on him. Not trying to speed paint him, but I'm trying to like just do some of the parts quicker than I can. Getting the base colour on him is not always that fun, especially when you're doing multiple people. I think it's good to shade them, especially with since learning. I think just putting Chaos Black on them just makes them look really blobby. Doesn't actually show any detail. I've not gone for the same blend as yeah, the paint and painting is definitely something that's annoying, especially when you're like, I wouldn't call myself a hobbyist, but I do enjoy doing this when I can. And as somebody as like ADHD as me, I like to drop projects and then get new ones, but I've been trying my best to like try and stay on one. My worst part was I started Death Guard, then left Death Guard because someone portrayed Black Templar to be way much better, and I kind of just sucked that information and just moved on. I still have the whole combat patrol for the Death Guard, still like unbuilt. I've done Poxwalkers and like a few of the Plague Marines, but it's about finding like, not the courage, it's more of like trying to find your interest back into that particular category. Like the Plague Marines and like the Death Guard are really cool, especially their lore with Nurgle and stuff, but then like when you tell somebody, well, these guys can do whatever the fuck they want, and they just put it in the name of the Emperor, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But I would definitely say like, yeah, the paint and painting is quite annoying sometimes. When you have like a whole army, like for example, I've got one of these whole packs, one of these whole packs. These are the Reavers. I know these are the Assault Intercessors, sorry. And then one of those, and then another Assault Intercessors. Oh, and then these are the Reavers, and then I got all these. Yeah, pile of shame. I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to like, I went through like a mentality of like, let me get these characters made, and then I'm gonna paint them. But then I had like 20, 30 like primed Primaris Space Marines, and like I got a drop pod as well, and the Black Templar Intercessor, all primed. And I just thought to myself, you know, I'm gonna have 100 different characters primed and not painted, and I want to play. like eventually in the future, but it eventually will get painted, you know, a month time, a year time, I don't know. I've had these Space Marines made for like the last month, and I've just been cracking through them. I was trying to like ask people advice on finding the interest into painting, because people like painting, don't get me wrong, but when you have so much, it's just a bit overwhelming sometimes, and you're kind of like, well, fuck, I gotta get all this shit out, you know, I gotta get the paint pot ready, I gotta get the paint ready, I gotta get the brushes, the mat, the character, you know, my station, I gotta get all ready, and it's like, fuck, like, I'm not a professional painter, like, this is my keyboard and shit, like, this is my desk, so if I get it all out, I gotta put it all away again, and it's like, fuck, well, can I be asked, type of thing. I think I can, like, almost come down to the same level as most people. Is like, painting's fun, and it's expensive, like, you know, like, people who don't paint, these pots are like £2-3 a pot, and like, you've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. You know, it's an expensive hobby to definitely get started. To maintain, not really, as long as you've got your stuff, it's not that hard to maintain, but like, yeah, just to be bothered every day to just get out, like, do it when you can do other shit, it's meh. But yeah, as you said before, I continue rambling, yeah, they will eventually get painted. I thought about speed painting them with an airbrush. I was going to try and do some like dynamic lighting with them as well, but tried doing one for the plasma gun, and yeah, didn't go too well. It's probably just because I'm unexperienced, that's all. But you can't knock it. Loads of people like painting. Like, I've got, I think, a few models that I've kind of gone, oh fuck me, like, I've actually done a really good job, and then some of them was like, meh. Some of them are meh. It is a learning process. It is. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for them to dry up, then I'm gonna start, don't know, I'll start doing something to him in a minute. Walter Ghost, thank you for following, dude. I'm trying to look at like when I'm painting them, I'm not trying to paint them the same as the boxes like GW are, like Game Workshop. I'm trying to add like a little different like spin on it. Yeah, see, I have a lot of room and then not a lot of room at the same time. I have a lot of room now because of like circumstances, but like in the future that might change. So what I have right now is what's working for me. I'm sure when it moves all about again, then I'm gonna have more like ideas of how I can make my area nice and like prepared. But for when I started, I kind of had the mentality as if I don't have everything, I'm gonna get halfway through a project and go, shit, well, I don't have that thing, I don't have that paint, that item, that brush, or something that's gonna like stop me from moving on. So like, I've got everything you physically need to paint Warhammer miniatures, and then more. Like, you got like drug dealers, they have loads of different drugs. And for me, I've got like every type of fucking glue the world has. Like, I got, you know, your plastic glues, your nail glues, your super glues, I've got your PVA glues, I've got your Gorilla glues, you know, I've got adhesive as well somewhere, I've got, oh, can't forget about, I got like UHU as well, like, I've got everything to get my like shit done, and yeah, everything within reach basically. Like, that's what I feel like. I don't want to be able to get up and then like go, fuck, I gotta put that away. I don't know, lazy mentality for me at least. And then I got like loads of different fucking drills as well, like paint, like do the holes in the barrels and stuff. I wouldn't say efficient. it's not. Yeah, exactly. Like I kind of like over prepared. It's like when I first bought, I went for Death Guard first, and then I bought everything in like one massive Amazon pile, and it was like very close to Christmas as well. And they thought it was like Christmas gifts. I was like, no, this is just all for me. Yeah, it was like 20 boxes come one day, then another 20 the next day or some shit. They're like some of them were small, some of them were big. You know, like a shelving unit, for example. Like this is all my like random shit on the side there, over there. It's like an organised nest almost, but it gets my shit done. What was that? But I'm sure there's other people out there that's got loads of more shit as well. Like, paint-wise, I got quite a few paints, but I mean, between me and you, that's just one drawer. Like, there's another drawer. I got like a hobby drawer here. Not that one. This one with all the other paints in it as well. Just like next to it. Again, everything in arm reach. It does look nice, but like, you have to keep cleaning it because you just like pile random shit. Like, for example, I do bike rides as well. So I got like the new GoPro 13, and again, like yesterday, I just started putting like random shit next to it, like the card readers and stuff, and it goes there. It's not Warhammer related, but like random shit just ends up there. Like the Velcro tape that I used. I mean, that could be used for Warhammer. That could be used for like texture pasting and stuff, which would be nice, but he's almost there. He's almost dry. But you see what I mean by like doing the texture. Like I want to try and keep as what is it there? I want to let it focus. Try and keep some of the white near his eyes just a little bit more visible. Oh, is it gonna focus? No, focus. But oh yeah, it's that paint, isn't it? There you go. But like, I want to try and keep a bit of that white in his eyes, so when I do go over it with a bit of a lighter white, not. So I don't want to go like. I don't want to go too dark because he's a black Templar. I still want to give him that white look. So I've been, yeah, hopefully I'll go with like a Wrath Bone. You know, it's still a bit. There it is. It's darker than the white. Hold on, let me turn it down. It's, as you can see there, it's still darker than the white, but it's not as white. So it's a bit grime. I still do want a bit of grime to it. I don't want to look fresh. I added some battle damage to some of them as well. So about the highlights, you can dry brush them on later in case it gets too dark. Yes, you can, and I do have a brush. Do have a brush for dry brushing somewhere. Where is it? Oh, it's this one. It's only a little diddy one. Oh, actually, no, that's not it. That's not it. Yeah, I know. Again, my point. Having loads of shit like next to you, sometimes you don't always have everything. But my point is I do have one somewhere. It's just probably in a pile of shit. But yeah, I do have one. I did dry brush. What did I dry brush? I dry brushed Rattling Gun on the on my Dreadnought's plasma gun because it did not look like I had enough blemish, and it just looked a bit shit. Dry brushed it onto the corners, and it did look a lot better. I did get that tip from Eons of Battle. That was a really good tip. I did enjoy that, but yeah, it's almost dry. I can start working on some of the bronze. I want to like brown it out and bronze the middle. I was originally thinking Screaming Bell and then put the varnish on top of it over, but it might be a bit too glossy. Most of it, paper towel makes it look like a nice. I've never tried that. I do have like a paint towel to like just dap shit up if it gets too much. But that does sound like a good thing, because then it leaves like little particles, like really small, like little indents on it, which I think is a really good idea. And I might actually try that on my I'm gonna try it on his gun. I'll give that a go. I want to try that on his gun. That does sound like a really good idea. Thank you. Yeah, because then it creates like imperfections, which is really nice, like battle damage. Turn up the brightness. There we go. See the murky water. Sometimes it looks really nice, especially with the colours you use. It's all like glittery and stuff from the gold. How am I painting them? I'm going for I can't remember what it's called. It's like a rudish dark. I want to try and keep them like close to, well, there's not really a lore accurate for Black Templar, is there, but close to the box art, but not to the box art. I saw a lot of what's it called? Is that YouTube that like does the battles? Take a sip. No, it's the YouTube channel that does like the battles, and they did one recently with the Death Guard, the new Death Guard, where they have the new Terminators, and I took a lot of inspiration of how they do their bases and stuff. So like for my bases, I just kind of keep them, actually that's a lie, for my bases I'm using this like greenish grass texture. For the it would be the forbidden drink after like a couple of paints. Like once the wet palette's full, yeah, take a sip of that. But yeah, I'm mostly painting them like close to the box art, but a little bit different. Like say if I like change the colours of the guns and maybe use a different type of metal for the armour, and then kind of choose whether I want to give them like a more like Imperium look, or if I want to give them more of an outcasty look, in the sense of like they have their units and some of them are like detachments, and I don't know, it kind of just springs to my head, but they've all got kind of a theme. But yeah, white to greys and then brownish colours. Yeah, I have no oil. Funny story actually. That massive stain on the desk is from having a lovely bit of Knoll oil and then chucking it all over. Yeah, smacked it by accident. Amalgam dust. Yeah, I did earth something. I can't remember what it was called, but on my Death Guard I did like an earth texture paste. It looked alright, but then I didn't really like it that much. So I did what most people do, and I bought these bases from Etsy. They're quite good. They come with like magnet parts as well, where you can put like a small bit of magnet, like one of these, inside of them, and then they can become really easily magnetized, as well as like not obviously like stopping the surface and making it all rigid and stuff. But for the value of these were not really too bad. The trees and the stones and just like the mud and stuff make a really good, like, I want to say Death Guard, maybe Black Templar. I don't know. And maybe Necron. Like walking through like a Necron forest, you can kind of paint these and like with like hieroglyphs and stuff, which I thought would probably be a good idea. But I really like this, and then it's from, if you can see that there, I would definitely check him out. He's pretty good. He does loads. He does like mini ones as well. How long have I been painting? I've been painting for about 5 months. So I'm still very new. I've not been painting as most people would be. Like, I mean, the hobby's been out for almost 30 odd years. We're on we're on number 11, I think, if I'm not mistaken, with the most recent one being the Krieg that just come out. That is true, the bases are way too big, but then again, have you seen some of the bases for the knights and stuff? They're absolutely massive. But I don't think that would be such a bad base if you could squeeze a dreadnought on it. Or one of these, if you could squeeze like a Poxwalker or Militaran infantry. So, but yeah, yeah, we're on 10, aren't we? So yeah, but I mean, if you can like shave it down and put them on, then yeah, 10th editions for Kriegs, that's the right one. But yeah, I get what you mean by saying they're quite big. They are very big. But if you can, they do like other ones as well. I think like they were quite big ones, like 65mm, but there's smaller ones that can fit your miniatures, like 20mm bases and stuff. Started paint Spaceballs, but I donated them to a gaming society. I did like Spaceballs. I think they're very unique, especially the fact that they are a lot like fur and stuff. And one thing that I always looked at was incorporating different materials into your hobbies. I thought that was really cool. A lot of people with Spaceballs incorporated like linen to cloth and then painted PVA glue to like stick it in place. A Death Eater's army. Now that is pretty cool. I think Death Eaters are pretty cool. Blood for the Blood God. Skulls for the Skull God. They're all about just killing, aren't they? Space Fairies, yeah. Nah, you can't hack them that bad. They're pretty good. Like the White Scars as well. The White Scars are pretty fun. You know, little zoomers. To be honest, little zoomers are pretty fun. I got a Chaplain on a bike as one of my main attachments for my intercessors. I was got told that they have a really good rule for them. No, I don't. I don't really use Instagram, to be fair. I've only recently just started streaming. But no, I've not. I wouldn't say I'm that confident enough to start taking pictures and showing people, but I want to try and like work on my confidence when it comes to my modelling. There's a lot of like things I want to do and like learn. Like I definitely want to learn hand blending with colours a little bit better. But no, I don't really have any like social media apart from like Discord, but that's not really a social media. I don't really like. Yeah, I wasn't really even gonna stream, to be fair, but since like not really having a hobby, I guess you could keep this as a hobby, but like don't really have any social medias regarding my like my gaming username or anything like that. Don't know. My brother set up a Discord because he really was excited for me to stream. He's like really into that type of stuff. But no, probably in the future. It'd be nice to take pictures and look back at like how I've progressed and stuff. Like I have got pictures of wherever my phone is of my Death Guard. I'll have a quick look. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. 1 second. Let's close that. Yeah, let me have a quick look. Yeah, like here's one of my first ever like Poxwalkers. I was trying to blend the tentacle up the top here, but it didn't really look too good. I did it again on my Blight Hauler, but I didn't really like the guns of the missiles that I did. But I used UHU, and that's the basin I was using. That's just a bit of foam, but on top of it, I used the earth, and then I used UHU as like some sort of like acidy pool underneath. It looks good, but if you look too close, it looks really ugly. So Just don't look at it too much. Quick glance and it's okay. Yeah, Chaplain on the bikes are pretty good. My the local guy that I go to buy stuff from, he's really nice, and maybe this is like just everyone when you buy stuff from them, but he gave me a lot of like information, because I still don't know how to play the actual Space Marines. I've got all the books and stuff, and I've been reading them and trying to learn like hit points and stuff and rerolls. But he was explaining to me like the rules and like what that Chaplain on a bike does for you, like detachments for your armies and stuff, and it's really, really good. So
He's probably just passionate about it.
he is. He really does like it. It'd be nice for him to watch the stream one day to see how far I've come. Cause he was. There's a few people. He was very supportive. There's a few people that really got me into this hobby. I think a lot of people that get into this hobby are very scared into what they want to do, and it's a lot of like there's not a lot of people out there, including myself, that are willing to drop a lot of money on a hobby that they've never done before, and you kind of need to do that with Warhammer. So and then having somebody that give you a little bit of like confidence towards it. There's a few people that give me confidence, like my girlfriend, a few people of my friends, especially that one guy that I've obviously bought stuff from. Yeah, and it just got me moving forward to what I want to really do. Don't know whether to paint these circle bit gold. Don't know. Yeah, just do what looks cool. Yeah. I want to try and like, one thing I dislike is Roberto Gillian. His model is very, very gold impacted with like using, I can't remember what they call it, like a paint thinner, and you dip it in and it makes all the ridges gold and stuff. And I don't really want to do that for Castellan. If you didn't know who this was, it's Castellan, one of the chaplains. Love how you have the basically same setup for painting. Yeah, really? This is no worries. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. It was a lovely chat. Hopefully I get to see you again soon. But thank you, dude. Yeah, it was really nice seeing you. Sorry, I was just concentrating on the circle bit. I didn't see you saying bye-bye, but yes, thank you so much. Hope to see you again. Well, wet palette and matte. See, the thing is I'll tell you a funny story. When I was buying stuff, my girlfriend's a massive like hobbyist as well. She does loads of things like crocheting and stuff. Yeah. So she understood when I said I wanted branded stuff, and I was being a bit of a snob about it. I could have got like, we have loads of these because we used to do arts and crafts as like date nights and stuff. And we have like loads of like plain ones, and I thought, no, I really want the army painter one, as you can see, like, yeah, like the army painter one, and then the same one, like save money and stuff. And then I was like, no, I wanted to get the army painter stuff. Like, probably does the same shit, but like, it just looks nicer to me. I mean, it's absolutely fucked. I mean, the other side of it is absolutely ruined. This was like my main side for doing stuff, but I swapped it over. No, I can always replace this. And then I was very tired one night, and I fucking forgot to put the paper on top of it, and I got Death Guard green and started like wiping it into the whole thing. So there's like a massive patch under here. I think on the other side. No, you can see it there a little. Oh, there it is. On the actual main thing, but you always get a spare one. But yeah, that was funny. I remember going, oh, for fuck's sake, and then like, going to the bathroom and rubbing it together like that, trying to get it out.
Spilt that purple paint on our brand
yeah,
new carpet.
We got new carpet that we spent like $5 grand on or some shit. It wasn't purple, it was yellow. I bought very similar yellow to this. I bought a yellow, and it was like a contrast. It was a contrast yellow. It was like yellow gits or something. Probably still have it. Hold on. Yeah, this. You can tell half the bottle's fucking missing. Orange or yellow.
Spilt it.
Yeah, spilt it all over the brand new carpet.
Carpet's not even
And
down
I
for
thought,
you.
fuck. I actually was like shitting myself.
You hid it, didn't you?
I tried hiding it, and then like when she wasn't here, like what's it called? We have like a Hoover that shoots water, and like you suck it, spot cleaner. And I was like doing that for like fucking weeks trying to get it out. And I thought, nah, it's just inevitable. It's just not gonna happen, is it? I kind of just gave up and was like, look, shit's happened. Sorry.
Bad boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, all over the floor. Contrast paints are great for pre-shader models. Yes, they are. I do have quite a few. Like using rattling grime for the guns. And then I bought this one not too long ago because I needed different shades and stuff. I just kind of wanted to give them like... With like Warhammer and stuff, not every person looks the same. Someone's going to have more damage to their arm, or someone's going to be a bit more dirtier. So I've been trying to like use different ones. Like there's another one. I like tried separating them to like different like shades. Yeah, look. So I can like grab a handful of different shades like that, for example. Like different things. Trying to keep their eyes red. Maybe give some of them blood for the blood god to like make them look a little bit more glowing. And then maybe use like Mephisto red or Wazdak red or something like that. Just to like slightly change them over. And then yeah, don't want everyone looking like a carbon copy of everything. You kind of want them to like look a little bit different. So when everyone looks at your army, goes, well, shit, you know, you got a lot of characters, you know, and they're all a bit different. All like replica ones. 1 second. All right. Thank you. Cheers. How's work? Bit poor.
No,
Did 4.
I'd like to do that per hour, but got to start somewhere. Innit?
Why are you complaining the same money?
He's complaining about sitting in the car on his phone, bro.
Right, I'm streaming, but I'm gonna unmute now. So shh. I got like 9 viewers, so it's pretty good. Yeah, I have a Discord server. It's like very, very new. But you're more than welcome to join. I can get them for you now. Hold on. I've done no activity into it whatsoever, and the name and all that's still going to change. Don't know exactly what my brother's done to it or how it works. It's probably completely broken. You'll probably be able to join and then it's just going to explode or something.
He's trying to be supportive.
Yeah, he's been amazing and he's done a really good job. There you go. But I'm definitely active in it. Definitely if you ping me or something, I'll definitely respond. I'm off for like the next 3 days because of work. Nothing bad, I just got a holiday that I have to use. I'm just kind of like relaxing a little bit. I don't want to like stress myself out. There's no reason for me to like gather it all up and then blast it on like 4 weeks of leave. I got enough holiday to like do what I need to do. Might as well use it for my personal self. Trying to do like the fine details without fucking up too bad, but I will always go over it again and just get rid of the minor imperfections. Just make it come out a little bit better. But regardless of that, there's 11 people in here, so hello everyone. None of you are going to know who I am, but nice to meet you all. I recently started painting Warhammer, and you know, I'm just trying to do this for fun. I'm not like trying to go into any competition or anything, but you know, it's nice to just chill out late at night when you've got nothing to do, and you can either watch somebody or do it yourself, and it's really nice. You know, and someone to talk to as well. Not everyone likes sitting in the dark and just doing nothing all day. I mean, I did for a long time, but it is nice to just talk to somebody, a bit of music, do something you both like. You can definitely talk to each other like that, like that totally normal normality. No idea who he is, but yeah, you're more than welcome to, dude. It is always hard to start. It definitely is hard to start. You don't know where to start. You know, you don't know whether to do Warhammer or Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Then you got to figure out what you want to do. Do you want to go Astartes? Do you want to go Militarum? Do you want to go something Chaos related? Xenos related? I think I have like a theory of like the first ever Warhammer video you watch on painting, you get hooked to that segment. You get hooked to that thing because when you look at something and go, wow, this is really cool, you get that like, what's the word? You get excited, and then that's the first experience you've had. It's very similar to when you've played like a game, like when you, yeah, it's what you know. It's like when you play a game years and years ago, and it's like a really fond memory. And then you go back to it and goes, damn, the graphics, or like, this wasn't as good as I remember, but like as I remember, it was amazing. Same with like Warhammer. The first thing you ever like experience before you look deeper into it, you just fall in love with. It's like the Death Guard. Absolutely love their Primarch. Absolutely love their god. But Death Guard, you can't really kit bash a Death Guard. Like, you can do things to make him look cooler, but you can't like take that bit and put it on him. Sent you my first World Eater I'm currently working on. Let's have a look. Wow, I really like that, especially with the skulls. I really do like that. What do you plan on doing for the base? But I love the skulls you added. That's actually a good thing I remember. I saw somebody, they drill skulls into their back, because with Black Templar, not named characters per se, but like the normal infantry, they would take the armor off somebody else, wear that, but then remove their skull and put it in their power back, and then they'll carry their skull to crusade forever. That's one thing I really liked about the Black Templar. For small 40k games that don't require huge armies, board actions, then combat patrols. Yeah, so I'm quite a sucker for this. I had the Black Templar combat patrol. Then I've got another 6 more boxes next to me of stuff. So 2 assault intercessors, Primaris aggressor, jump pack intercessors. I just want to put, they are the most fucking annoying things ever to build, because they're on such like the jump pack intercessors, sorry, not the assault intercessors, because they have these like plastic fucking bits that you glue to the base and then to the character. They snap so fucking easily. I had to spend an extra like 20 quid to go on Etsy and buy the 3D printed smoke screens. They work like a charm, but fuck me, did it make me have like a mental breakdown trying to put it together and like hold it for like 20 minutes and just falls, and I'm like, fuck, like I feel like dashing this bit into the bin. He's just painted at the moment, but I'm gonna do a regular dust texture paint. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Are you trying to like keep them like sand, deserty type of thing? Like, everyone's got a theme that they want to like follow when they create a character. Brush dried out. Fucking talking. Oh shit, I just realised something. Wait, hold on. My microphone's probably sounded like absolute shit the entire time. Hello. Oh, 1 sec. Yeah, they came with some really cool ones. So I don't know if I got any left. I would go get them for you, but I don't want to wait for the sun up. But yeah, I got the flying bases from them, and they were pretty good. Sorry, I've got a really bad cold, spread it around work. But yeah, the flying bases were a really good investment. I would definitely recommend someone ordering them before making a flying base, because they do take a little while to ship. But once you do have them, they're good for a pack. They're worth it if you're happy to spend the money. and they do definitely change like how your characters look, especially the little ones. You can kind of, because they're supposed to be like upright like this, for example, they're supposed to look like that, but you can like kind of bend them a little bit to make them look like they're flying in like a direction. I did that with one of my I think I did it with my captain, but he's not painted yet. But yeah, I did it with one of them, and it does look really good. It changes them. I mean, it's like hovering off the base a bit, but it does look nice. I do the same with the things on my models to keep it the same, but I do not with my Tyranids. They're very 90s. I do like the old school Tyranids, especially how some people have painted them. I find it unique when someone finds a way to make something look nice. I try not to copy people's uniqueness when they make something, because I don't want to take away from how special they make a character look. Like how on that one YouTube I was talking about, he did a Death Guard and he made their bases like lime bright green and like really snotty and stuff. They look really cool. I had a moment where I wanted to copy it, but then I thought people will just say it looks like that video, and I don't want that, but it does look really cool, and I want to do something similar but not the same. These Poxwalkers look really cool as well. Instead of like the white eyes, he gave them like blue glowing eyes, and I thought that was pretty cool. You know, it definitely changes the way they look at them. Definitely makes the Poxwalkers look more visible than the Death Guard. You know, when I was looking at the army, the first thing I saw was the Poxwalkers. I thought, fuck me, they look good. Like, they stand out more. It's the best way to say it. Fuck it. We'll just paint over that. We can always cover it up with a bit of white. So, I don't know if you can see it, but I fucking fucked up that little bit there. But we'll just go over it with some white. It's fine. No worries. But yeah, when I first started, I tried to get into a lot of communities to like find out more about like what you're best off doing for painting and stuff. So I joined a few communities, tried to get some feedback on some of my paintings and stuff. I always criticised my paintings based on other people's paintings as well. I mean, people tell you not to do that, but it's kind of hard when you're like not a perfectionist, but you're just trying to make shit look nice. I do feel bad for painters though, like not Warhammer painters but painters in general. There's always going to be someone better, and if someone like, if I did that, I know I'd beat my fucking self up. This bit I'm worried about. I don't want to paint it pipe gold. I don't know if I paint it gold, it's gonna just like stain the colour a little. Tried flushing it out a bit, but it's not really working that well. Yeah, you see the progression very quickly when you first start painting. I tried staying away from the main characters and started like painting the shit ones, like my first ever Poxwalker. Oh my god, I tried like...
You tried so hard.
I painted it in Rathbone. I sprayed it, and because I didn't shake it, it had loads of bubbles and stuff, and it just lumped. And I just thought, nah, just throw it away instead.
But you tried so...
I did try very hard, but I fucked it, and he was in the bin. It's healthy to seek perfection just to realise it's not possible. You can improve over time, and I repaint miniatures often. Yeah. I repainted one. I repainted my apothecary. I really fucked it up, really bad.
But I saved the day.
She did. Yes, you did. You did. My girlfriend did save the day with it. I spent countless hours trying to remove the paint from him. I did the same thing as I did with my Poxwalker. I made them very blobby, so all like the little details that you see here and here and all that, it was just all covered up and it was just fucked. Sonic cleaner and alcohol. We used
We used isopropyl alcohol.
yeah, we used isopropyl alcohol and we soaked them in that, then toothbrush and scraped them like gently, and like the paint went everywhere. But I got him sorted. He does look really good. Hold on. If I'm quiet enough, give me a second. I'll see if I can get one of my my miniatures. Actually, I just thought it'd be easier to get the one second.
What?
There we are. So these are not all of them, but most of the ones I've completed painting so far. I bought one of those like Jukoki storage things. But yeah, as I was saying, like these are like the bases I was using. I tried blending them in. I don't think it was that bad, but some of them are like, I think I could have done better on that one. But yeah, my apothecary, which is this one, I really fucked up. Hold on, let me try and see if I can sort this camera out, because it's not actually like doing justice here. It looks like fucking poo on here.
Maybe turn this light into the actual camera light.
Hold on, yeah, let me try that. Let me boom that, and then, oh, sugar. Too bright almost, hold on. Oh yeah, let me make it blue light. No. Damn. I don't know if that best of a camera. I'm only using a Razer Cairo. But I tried like doing the Black Templar logo on his arm and stuff. It's just way too bright. Sorry. Hold on, let me do that. Something like that. But yeah, I tried like doing a Black Templar and then grabbing the gene seed from him. But yeah, it was absolutely fucked. Is that better? You can kind of see it better there. But yeah, I did it a little bit better there. And then I think Grimalda's is pretty good. This one doesn't look that amazing on camera. I wish I could show off with photos. Maybe that's probably the best idea, is to do like some sort of Instagram with it. Maybe do something like that. But I tried to like do his phone and stuff, which was quite nice. Not phone, book. Sorry, I should say talk about a phone then. But yeah, try keeping the detail on his back with the cameras. But these little bits here are really fucking flimsy. You gotta be careful of those. And then this is what I was talking about, like trying to add my own spin to it. So this is the statue carrier from the Grimalda's pack, but you won't be able to see it because of the light. But yeah, there you go. I've painted the statue in like blood, with blood for the blood god. So way too bright almost. But yeah, I painted it in blood and stuff to try and say like he's moving it through battles. This is what I mean by like when I'm trying to add my own touch to certain things. That's what I mean. Maybe it's not like the best thing in the world, but it's kind of like the idea I'm trying to go for. It's like a little bit of a little touch, like with the Blade Guard veterans here as well. I tried to invert the colour of the shield and then swap it around. This was a gift from my dad for Christmas. I've only done one so far, but I'm trying trying to do it. Funny story about this as well, if you look, it's bent because I fucking absolutely destroyed it. Oh, and some more Etsy bits there from trying to do like gunfires and stuff, but it's a bit crooked. But yeah, that's what I've done so far. 3rd edition. Yeah, they had like the little stubby legs then, didn't they? A lot of people were talking about the stubby legs of them. I'll say that in a second. Where can I put this? Yeah, I want to get a printer in the future, but too small of a house. Maybe get a bigger one in the future.
I mean, we've got a 3 bed.
Got a 3 bed, but like all the rooms are just being used for everything. Like bedroom, every room's got something for it to be used for.
This is currently the baby's bedroom.
Yeah, we stole the baby's room. We stole the baby's room for the computers for the time being. We did not. But just a small little like printer would be nice, but I'm trying to save up for something else for the time being. So maybe in the future I print my own little bits. My dad does printing and stuff as well, but they live in London and we live in Devon, so it's not like I can go knock on his door and ask him for something. He's always pretty busy as well with his own stuff, so try not to bother him as much. Gonna paint that bit after. Like I have tiny bits as well. Nice. Welcome back, dude. We're just talking about like little tiny bits and stuff. So I've got the little tiny bits for them as well, the little gun bits. And that's it for my really tiny bits, to be fair. I don't really have that many tiny bits. Most of the Etsy things I have or had I've used. But I have bought a few things from Etsy. But yeah, actually, Walter, I was just showing off. I quickly went and grabbed my like finished paintings. I want to say yeah for now. I have an unusual schedule for streaming because I'm working full time, and my work rota's very like, yeah, they're not linear, so it's not like a 9 to 5. It could be like work from 11 AM to 7 PM, or if I really want to like earn extra hours, because I do like a 0-hour contract, I could do a whole day, to be fair. So yeah, I mean, for now, while it's just a hobby and it's fun to do, it's very like unusual regular patterns of when I'm going to stream. If I've got time, I'll definitely stream. I try not to stream when the baby's awake because he needs attention, and it's not something I can't stream and then drop it and continue. So try to do it when it's like my time type of thing. But yeah, he's not learned not to cry yet. He's still he's just spawned, so still very
He's been spawned a few months now.
well, yeah. he's not the same as
Nice quiet kid.
yeah. He's learning his voice.
Full of passion.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, dude. There's a lot of milestones to go. I'd say give it a month. Yeah, crawling and standing up is his new thing right now. Not walking, but just standing up on his like crib and giving us a heart attack. Like, oh, baby's awake at 2 o'clock and he's standing up. Why is that?
Climb out of the crib.
Yeah, trying to climb out the crib. Got to lower it tomorrow. But yeah, I was just showing about the the bases I was talking about, Walter, about buying them from Etsy and like how I've blended them almost from the back. I don't have the captain, which I put them into these parts instead of that one. Probably looks a lot better like this instead of like that, but I had to improvise for that. And then I was showing the unique like ideas I had with this one. Is the blood on the statue as if he was carrying it around. I added the blood of the blood god to him to liven him up a little bit. Oh wait, you can see it way better like that. There you go. I do like how it shines. But yes, it's very nice. Yeah, thank you. To be fair, since doing this, I've not really been very open to like doing this hobby. Like, people know that I do it, but people have not seen that I've done it.
You don't really have anyone in your life that does it, do you?
Nah, I tried to get one of my friends into it, but he was more preoccupied with doing something else.
Which is fine.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to do whatever you want. Never force a hobby onto anybody. He showed a little bit of interest.
Yeah.
I put too much. Yeah, you realise when you put too much, when you're like, oh shit, you need a new pot soon, and you've only made like 2 figures, and you look at your characters and they're just absolutely covered. But if you're doing World Eaters, I don't know if you know what UHU is, but definitely look it up. It's a very good material to use. You can use it for like stringing blood effects and stuff, and especially with characters as gruesome as barbaric as them characters, I would definitely incorporate that onto some of the weapons to make it look like they've got bits of like plasma blood hanging off them. I did it for my Death Guard, but you can't really do it for Black Templar too much. But where I can, I do definitely want to try and put more UHU into my Black Templar because of oh, I thought I broke something there. You do definitely want to like use it more. Definitely, like, it's a conversation starter. I feel like I did break something. Did I break something? No. Really? You should be able to find some on Amazon. You should be able to get it imported over there. I don't think they charge any extra. Yeah, just a small little tube, to be fair. They're a little bit expensive, but yeah, they're really, really good. You can see, like, you can dye it as well. So you can, like, what I do is I drink a lot of canned stuff. So once you finish with drinking it, if you flip it over, clean it, and put a tissue over the top, and use the back of it, squeeze a bit inside, and then put blood for the blood god inside. Mix it with I've got these like disposable sponges. Mix it with one of those, and then quickly put it on your character, and then you can like string it as it's drying. It gets harder and harder. You can string it over stuff, and it looks really good with the
Also, another thing that's good for that is spider gel.
Spider gel.
UV gel.
But like, for example, you can wrap it around like the little linear here, like the little hole, and kind of give it a little bit more detail and stuff. So it is really good. I like it. Trying to make sure that I'm getting all the gold in the crevice. Do you have a lot of Warhammer shops over in Ireland then? I've never been there myself, but I know it's a lot smaller than England and other places, and I'm not sure if they have a lot of like towns and stuff in regards to like main cities. Because over here we only have the Warhammer shops and like off-brand shops for the Warhammers in main cities and some other non-main cities. So do you have a lot of like, you know, hobby shops and material shops around you for Warhammer or Warhammer related? If not, I suppose it could be quite a pain in the arse. And deliveries over there as well. I remember I used to work in the customer service, and I remember that the I'm gonna Bob Home some back. Thank you so much for the follow. I don't know if it's actually gonna show. Hold on. I don't know if it's actually showing if people subscribe on YouTube as well. No, it doesn't. So thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. It doesn't actually pop up on here. This is the thing, just Twitch. Don't think I've set up for subscribing yet. But thank you for subscribing as well. I'm gonna probably try and upload clips onto YouTube as well. But I'm not gonna just do pointless clips. Like if I don't know, if I snap a weapon off or some shit, that would be funny. I'm not going to purposely do it, but if I did it by accident, that would be funny. The amount of times I've done stuff, the clip would be funny. Like spilling that paint, that would be fucking funny to watch. Not for me. Not for you. But I'm sure people would find it funny. No, not funny. Yeah, there is a small Warhammer shop here in Dublin, but we have a lot of regular gaming stores around the city. I only live 20 minutes outside the main city, so it's fine. Yeah, for me, the main Warhammer shop is either an hour. Yeah, it's like an hour away, 45 minutes. Yeah, Exeter or Plymouth, which is really annoying. But I have like, I have one really good shop that always has the shit that I need. But that's more further away than I want to drive. So like if I'm like off on, like I'm not working, and because I work in that city but I don't live in that city, the area, sorry. So if I want to go over there and grab something, it's like fuck, well I got to drive like 30-40 minutes now, and I don't really want to do that. But I do have one that's near me, but they rarely have the shit that I need. Like if I wanted to go over there and grab like a box or something, they're not. I know for a fact they're not going to have it. Because they don't, they're more of like a gaming area to go there and play.
Yeah, where you go play card games.
Yeah, they're not like a play, have loads of stuff but don't really play games. But the other places play loads of games, have some stuff but not everything. So they're main like, you'd go there for mainly paint and stuff, but even sometimes they don't have all the paint. Like I went over there and I needed no oil for when I first started. They didn't have it, and it was really annoying. So yeah, it was. I had to order it online. And they do it cheaper at the stores. They do like a 10 or 20% discount. So that's why you want to try and go to them stores instead. But they didn't have it, so I had to pay an extra like, it's not much, but 80p plus a delivery for the no oil. And then I had to wait a couple of days for it. So it was definitely annoying. Definitely fucked me off.
Up if you're buying multiple.
Yeah, it definitely like adds up. Like for example,
10 paints.
if you're buying like a few of these, yeah, okay, maybe like 20 quid or so, but then you add all those into the mix, you know, instead of paying 40 quid, you're paying 60 or something. So yeah, it definitely does get annoying. But then like, as most people, like that's not the only ones. You've got these ones as well, and like your self-made ones, which are, I don't know, where are my self-made ones? Oh, here's one of my ones I made, like, cause I needed a lighter shade or something. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what colour to give these grooves. I want to give them like a, I don't know if I want to stick to the silver and gold or if I want to stick to something else. Give them like a brown. Skeleton Horde's a really nice contrast as well. I really like this one. don't like mixing the paints, not in the cups of course, but like I don't like mixing them in general. It's always really hard to try and find that colour combination again unless you write it down. I'm lazy enough as it is, try to avoid that. One thing I do need to buy more is of browns. Could use that one, but I don't want them being too dark. I don't want it to take away from the gold, because the gold on him right now looks really nice. It looks like evened out. You can't really see it, but it's like all nicely evened out on his shoulders and stuff, around the corners, on his leg and knees. Very similar but different to what the box art is. But I always do get a bit scared of what gold is that? That is, I was really bad at saying the names, but it's that there. Balthazar gold. Balthazar gold. 1 second.
Yeah, Balthazar.
Yeah, Balthazar gold. It's really good. I find it better than Screaming Bell or whatever it is. There's another gold that looks really bronze and it just looks really, really thick, and it doesn't look that good. I got the airbrush gold as well that I've never tried. That looks really gold. That looks really, really gold. That looks golden in gold. That looks like if gold should be gold. But in regards to this channel though, because I know we was talking about it just not too long ago regarding like social media and stuff, I don't know what I want to particularly do, because there's 3 main things I want to do. I was scared of streaming Warhammer stuff because I didn't think people would want to see a not a professional painter paint Warhammer stuff. But I think definitely today changed my mind. But I want to do like, I'm waiting on a mount for my GoPro so I can do motorbike videos. So I do definitely like driving my motorbike. I plan on getting an R6 in the future, Yamaha R6, and then gaming as well. But I'm a bit unsure what gaming videos I want to do. I did a couple of videos that are on my YouTube a little while ago. And they were fun to do, but the editing was a bit of a pain in the arse. I've missed a few bits there with the shading. Yeah, I'd love to see that, dude. Just 2 little bits I missed. That little bit there.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Someone gave me a cold.
I wonder who was that?
I wonder who that was.
It was me. There we go. Ray's coming across like that. Sent it. It's in the Glorious Paintings. Ah, lovely. Let's have a look. I've just seen the picture of the dreadnought you sent me. That is very nice. I believe that's the Space Wolves, right? Is that a Brutalis dreadnought because of the arm? Love the gladiator ultramarine behind it. That looks really cool. The way with the belt as well. But yeah, that looks really nice. The way that you've done that, and the felt pelt that you've got hanging over on the snowy base. That is very nice. that is really nice. That's what I mean by like unique things that people do, and that's what I like about painting. It definitely does elevate, you know, it shows people's creativity, and I like that. Don't know if to leave his belt like that will give it a bit of a tarnish. I don't know. Paint that bit. That bit's not been painted. There we go. In lore, he's the oldest space marine just because he is a dreadnought. Yeah, I was reading the lore about I don't know how old Bjorn is, but I was reading the lore about dreadnoughts and stuff, and there's not really that many dreadnoughts in lore for Black Templar. You know, you got the famous ones like Ignis for the Blood Angels, like over 10,000 years old. That the what they called, I can't remember. It's brain fart, but they found it, and their species are not even that old, and they saw it and were like, well, fuck, like. These guys are way older than us, like. But yeah, that's pretty cool. He does look like a really cool character. See, I wish I could get to like that level of painting at some point. It would be really nice. But even if you don't play, you just have them sitting about. It's still really, really cool. I think I'm gonna tackle the. I'm gonna do the cloth first, and I'm gonna hit it with some no oil. At the end, of course, I'm not going to no oil it now, that'd be crazy. Get one of my micro brushes. Get a bigger brush actually. It's quite a large surface area. Then switch to a smaller brush. First layer. And we'll glue it on the back of him. Try and water it down a bit and then do it again. Because I don't want to make the rivets too light. I want to make them a little bit dark, but I think I might have fucked it there. Right. Move the paint up a bit. Whew. I was scared to paint him because I don't want to fuck him up because his model is so cool. I went to the hobby store and asked people to help me just figure out how to colour blend and that sort of stuff. To this day, still not figuring it even. Don't wake up just because of the time. Yeah. think for me, my favourite so far, I'd have to say, I'm not copying you, but I think my favourite is the Dreadnought as well, because I had a lot of fun painting these weapons. And I thought, just because of how much of a badass character he is. I mean, my Dreadnought doesn't look as half as amazing as yours does. He's only just a conversion from a normal Dreadnought, so he's not special. He's got like Black Templar logos on him and stuff, but he's not kit bashed to look amazingly like a Black Templar. You know, I've not bought you see on Etsy like the Crusader packs for them. I didn't buy him one of those where he has like the candles and stuff showing, but he's just a normal Dreadnought. I think I have a picture. Hold on. Let's have a look. Very like similar to that. There you go. You can see like he's got the Black Templar logo, but it's like shifted from what the paint was on him as well. And he's got a lot of like battle damage. He's got a different base now, but that's like the same base I was using for the Death Guard. Not amazing, but you can see like I had a lot of fun painting his gun. It was really nice. Not the best, but I might airbrush it and change it up a little bit. But I really like painting the sarcophagus and then the logo and stuff on him, and then putting the decals on his legs. I really enjoyed doing that one. That one was fun. I want to get another Dreadnought, not to add it to my army, but just to paint it for a display. Yeah, I enjoyed that very much. I don't plan to ever buy a massive amount of Dreadnoughts and stuff, or like ever buy a knight. They're way too expensive. Silly money. But they would be cool to thank you. There's definitely like things I can improve on. I definitely want to change the. He's one of the examples of like I didn't have any shading on him, so he's very just matte. I don't think I'd ever have the confidence to wipe him clean and then do him again. I'd rather, again, this is a snobbish side of me speaking, I'd rather just buy the character again and then start from the beginning, because I think there's a lot I can do better. Like there's a lot of snipping I could do that'd be better. I just fucked that up there. I've just got white paint on his fucking leg. And there as well. Fuck, it's going fucking everywhere. Yeah, I'd rather much just buy him again and start again. Keep the fuck ups as a memory. Learn from the mistake and go again. Yeah, with what Normality said earlier, I might set up an Instagram, take pictures. Be nice. I know a lot of like special effects things I can do, like little smoke screens and stuff to make them look good. Yeah, it's there's some knights that are like in a reasonable price, but then you got the ones that are like, oh yeah, it's 60 quid for their like guns. For both of them it's 120, and then for the bases at 860. Like the really big ones, yeah, that's like a deposit. That's like silly money. I thought like what I spent on my characters already is ridiculous. Like, trying to think, how much would I on Black Templars alone? 100 for the combat patrol, 50 something for the dreadnought, and then I want to say I've spent almost £600 on just Black Templar, and I've still got loads of them. Like you can see some of them that I've done here. Like you've got the chaplain, he's on his own. You've got the Helbert from the combat patrol already. Grimaldus's army, so you've got Grimaldus, one of his followers, two of his followers, and then the other one's on another board. So he's on. So I've got this one, and then I've got another palette for the other ones that are really, really tall, like the dreadnought. And then you've got the eradicators, and then you've got the Blade Guard veteran. So you can already kind of tell like how many I've got. And then I've got another 5 boxes next to me. I've also got the Centurions. I've made them, not painted them. I got them as a like a reward at work. Someone bought it for me, which is quite nice. Well, paid half. They paid half because they were quite expensive. Excuse me. Fucking lights going on. What would be nice is if there was a way if I could hook my GoPro up as a second camera, but I don't know if I can. I know it's multi-streaming, but I don't know if it's multi-streaming with the same account. I'd have to figure something out. It'd be cool if I could get that one and then have face cam at the same time. I'm not too bothered about showing my face. Doesn't bother me. Over 1,000 people a day see my face, so it's because of work. I'm not famous. Loads of people see my face at work.
Even if you just set it up so people had another view.
Like, better camera at least. Show off the details.
You can always use my phone. My phone's pretty small.
Yeah. Nah, we don't need to show everyone what the starting was. We just show everyone what it was now.
No, we can show everybody the stuff.
We just tell everyone how good I am at painting now, or how shit I am. We don't want to see the poxwalkers with just white eyes.
Oh, bless them.
They
You
can.
were so pleased with them.
Now we should buy another box of them and chuck them ones away.
No.
Yeah, we'll get rid
What
of
you
them.
should do is you should show congratulations.
We kill everyone that's seen them.
So it's just me then.
Yeah. Darkest days. Don't play, I just paint and build models. I said I would never build an army. That was until the Emperor's Children were announced. Saw them, and I don't know, I could say it here, no one's going to judge me. I kind of screamed though, that was pretty cool, seeing the Emperor's Children finally getting their own dedicated army. It's like an army that would be really nice if they did a combat patrol, and I think a lot of people would agree, is the Carcharodons. The Carcharodons, the Shark Boys. Because trying to get them to look like the sharks He's fucking hard. But if they had like pre-made models for them, that would look fucking sick. I'd drop Black Templars for them. Easily drop Black Templars for a Cockadon space box. Can you imagine a Primarch just eating people? That'd be sick. You go play a game of Warhammer and you defeat their army, you just grab their miniatures and say this is now the property of the Cockadons. That'd be fucking funny. I mean, they'd be pissed off, but that'd be funny. You just start breaking their like axes off and just adding them to their collection. Like, oh yeah, that one, yoink, that's mine now. Because that's what they're known for, innit? Because they're not an official chapter, and they're, I think, a successful chapter. They got all their gear from just stealing shit. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean them up through his shoulders and then call it that for him today. I've been painting for almost an hour and a half. Doesn't look like I've done much, but I've been trying to like not fuck up as much.
People watching you.
Yeah, true. You guys make me fucking nervous. Stop watching. No, I'm joking. No, it's actually been nice to be able to like paint and talk to people. I'm going to be able to do like every day. But it is nice, and I do appreciate, like, even though you guys are not here and I can't hear you and you can only hear me and I'm reading your texts, it's nice. It's nice to not be...
To talk to someone who knows what...
Yeah, I'm not gonna say alone, because I've always got my girlfriend next to me. She's always by my side.
I'm always supportive. But I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, she ain't got a fucking clue.
At all. And I tried to take an interest and try to learn things, but... Yeah. There's only so much I can, you know, learn without being part of the hobby.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, she understands that I do Black Templar and stuff, but she's not gonna know what like the Emperor is and all that shit. So.
Nice to have someone to bounce off of.
Someone to nerd out on.
Yeah, bounce off of instead of just talk to. You just sort of talk at me, don't you?
Yeah, and you kind of just nod your head and listen.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
It's like that meme when a Warhammer player meets a Warhammer player and they both like do that fucking Omega face. It's like all the memes of Henry Cavill, because he's such a Warhammer nerd.
Oh,
And as soon as he meets like another Warhammer nerd, it's like, oh. Yeah.
Must assimilate.
Oh shit, did I choose the wrong paint? I did. Shit.
Good job.
Draw it. Just blend it in. No, not yet. Bab this bitch. Okay. Ah, I saved it. Layer it on. Hello there, Cato. Not that honoured. Keep getting fucking paint on him right there. I'm gonna have to go over it with some black and then reshade it later. But I suppose that's the fun, right? That's where the fun is.
Just stop being bad.
Literally, just stop being shit. But yes, I'm currently painting Castellan, the Black Templar. Done most of his gold, did his cape, but I need to touch up a little bit. and I'm just doing his shoulders, and after his shoulders are done, hopefully his cape's dry to then do one more layer and then clean up. So we shall see. But yeah, apart from painting, I've been playing a little bit of the, well, I'd say a little bit, I played a lot of the Warhammer Space Marines too. Trying to get the, there's a helmet you can unlock by completing the hardest difficulty on the characters 7 times. Almost got it for the Bulwark. Be nice if they added some more characters into that game. Like more classes, like an apothecary. Revive your teammates. Even though you can revive them yourself, it'd be nice if you can, like, your ability was to revive a dead teammate. Because they're adding another fucking difficulty. Yeah, there is a magnet under it, and I don't find that they get stuck together. So these are some of my completed model. Sorry, something's rattling. I don't know what's rattling. Oh, it's from. Yeah, they don't get stuck together. Like they don't. Like I can put them next to each other like that, and they still move away. They're not like there's no restriction. And if I do it like this, yeah, they'll get stuck together like that. But you're never really in a predicament where you need to do that. I mean, I need my 2 hands to do it now. It's like just fit them apart, but they're not that like hard to come together. But like they will just like stay even upside down. But no, they're pretty good. A technique you can use for magnetizing stuff is the magnets come in like a really long stack. If you just put some super glue in and put the whole stack on top, leave it for a minute and then just pull it, it will pull all the magnets but the one that's stuck down. But no, I don't really have ever an issue. These really big ones as well are really good because they're quite flush. They're not scraping, but they're just high enough to like stick to stuff. I've got a Juco box thing. Very expensive. Very disappointed with it coming, but its purpose is to be a travel case, and it's the only travel case that I can use for a motorbike. So yeah, it does its job, but the magnetization is really good and really easy. But no, they don't stick together. As long as you're not like messing up the positive and negative, then they're really good. I did one thing I magnetized was the dropship, and that was a very finicky. That's probably got the most magnets I've ever used. I used a whole pack of magnets on that one to keep the door shut, and then so I can open and close them. That's got a lot of magnets, and none of them really interfere with each other, which is quite good. But no, in a short term, towards your question, they don't really stick together. They're really good, but it depends on which magnets you get as well. Don't get the really big ones. You don't need expensive magnets, just get cheap ones. Cheap big ones, the bigger the better, but not too big. You want to kind of stay in like a really good example. As I showed a few people earlier, these bases have got just a big enough base holes, like pre-made ones, to fit a magnet inside, which is a 5mm magnet. You can fit one of those inside there. Really, really good. They work really well. You can fit 4 in there, but you only really need 1. But you can put 4. But there's no point in magnetizing your miniatures unless you're putting them on like a baking tray or anything like that. You can put them on a baking tray and then they're really easy to transport, or you can put them on like a metal ruler and then stick that metal ruler onto a bit of wood and then put a handle, so you've got a really, really long like stand, like, hold on, like one of these, but like really longer, and sticks multiple on, so you can like spray them all and stuff. like a little DIY handle that you can have. Really good if you want to get multiple characters primed, or if you want to spray them with a highlight. I keep putting the wrong paint on the character. Right, he should be ready for a final coat. Get that little bit there. But yeah, I'm Mishgun 2K. I'm very new to painting, as it says in the title, but even though I'm new, I can still give some advice that I've learned, like some of my fuck ups I can tell you about and you can learn from. Like, don't paint over carpet. It's a good one. And always remember there's paint on your paintbrush, don't put it in your mouth. Dye your tongue blue like I did. Usually put it in my mouth real quick if I need to grab something. Did it to the wrong side and got paint in my mouth. But I'd say for the cape, that's all done. For that bit there, it's very bright. Oh. Turn it down. Need to sort out the ridges, clean it up a little, fix the gold on both the legs, and then paint the black, and then just sort it out and stop getting on my finger. That would help. You paint anything or have an army, Mishgun 2K? I'll just call you Mishgun. You paint anything or have an army? If so, what is it? Love to know. It's always nice talking about another army than the army that you're actually doing, and seeing the perspective of how other people are making stuff. So for example, I was just talking to Walter about his Space Wolves, his Dreadnought. Didn't think you could get a Dreadnought to look that cool. No time to paint. Dabbling in a little Death Guard though. I have Death Guard as well, and I very much enjoyed them. Not completed. Actually, hold on. I might have. I do. I've got. Oh, what's that? I've got an unopened box of Blightlord Terminators. I've not touched them yet, but I did open them because I needed a transfer pack. They did not have a transfer pack. But every fucking thing else has transfer packs. Like, everything else has a transfer pack. All the Black Templar, like, I've got fucking loads. I might actually just start selling them, or just like giving them away on the fucking side of the street, just because of how many I have. Don't really care about making money, but I guess I might sell them on eBay, just because a lot of people are wanting them. I've got loads of Black Templar ones. I think I got like 3, but I can see myself needing those, so I'm gonna keep them. But there's not really You don't get them in the upgrade. Well, you only get them in the upgrade ones. For the Death Guard, you don't get them anywhere else. You got some for the Combat Patrol, for the Black Templar, but there's no Death Guard ones in the Death Guard Combat Patrol, which is a bit annoying. You have to buy them separately. You'd think you'd get at least one packet, because they don't have any. They don't have any sigils on their arms. I think the only one that does is Typhus. But even so, the other Death Guard, not Death Marines, Death Guard. The other Death Guard don't actually have any sigils on their arm. I mean, they're gonna look like Death Guard, but it'd be nice to have like a sigil or something, which would be nice. Close your paint, otherwise you're decorating your desk. Yeah, there's the now the new forbidden drink that I was talking about earlier. It's a lot more gloopier now. More paint than water now, eh? Don't need that much. Can put that back. I'm not gonna wet that because I want it to be thick. I'm gonna try and get the creases out. There we go. One of my biggest issues that I had when I was first starting Warhammer is, imagine I'm doing the axe and then I paint it and I fuck up the skull. Then I fix the skull, then I fuck up the axe, and it was like a loop of fucking up everything. Trying my best not to put myself in like a tennis match of fucking up stuff. Find the mistake, fix the mistake, fuck the mistake off. I was gonna say find it, fix it, fuck it, but that don't sound right. But with the paint that I'm using for the Black Templar, if I recoat it, it doesn't look that good. So just going over the black and then I'm going to recoat it and it should hold its features. You don't use the black, it looks like you're highlighting the fuck ups. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do the sigil, and I've got some bits I'm going to attach. I'm going to attach like some talismans to them as well. Talisman, sorry. But he's got one there. I'm going to do that, but I want to try and finish the cape off first. I need to do that little bit there. I have missed that. Now that you mentioned it, I need to fix that bit there. But I'm going to no oil it in a bit as well. Try and give it some grime. But yeah, I will actually do the groin just before we finish. But it's like doing the knot oil on the shoulders is very important as well, because I want to try and get the depth of the eyes and the nose and the teeth, and then leave it to dry overnight. But he's getting there. He does look very nice. I mean, the camera is like absolutely shit, but I'm gonna put a picture in the Discord later, because it does look a lot better. Let's sort that. Let's sort that groin out now that you mentioned. Doesn't matter if we actually paint the talisman. Let's get. What did I use? That one. That's my bad habit. It's just fucking forgetting which one I'm using. Doesn't really matter if we. One second. Sorry about that. Baby's woken up. What's the time? Oh wow, it's 1 o'clock. Didn't even realise. My biggest ick is I could sit on a character for hours, days even, just constantly going over the same bit until I'm so happy with it. But I'm trying to get out of the habit of constantly like going for perfect. Sugar. 1 second. Fuck, I've been knocked out by the camera. Things that fucking smack me right on the fucking noggin. Yeah, there you go. There's one pot paint fucking spill. Straight in my fucking face. Fucking hurt. Wanker. How'd that fucking fall? Little shit camera. What fucking paint? Just fucking drop paint on it, prick. Wanker. Fucking smack right in my face. Lovely little fucking mugshot for half the people that's never even seen me before. My first fucking experience of like a fat little nose shot, mate. Getting fucking exposed for my absolute stonker all over my fucking hand. That's your fault, Cato. If I didn't have to fucking fix the groin, I wouldn't be in this predicament. Look at that. Oh, lovely.
Can't be the nostril shot.
Lovely. Wait for my hands to dry for a second. Fucking blue tack it. Should be fine. Cool. Yeah, I'm just fucking about with the cape again. wait for it to dry and do his groin, and that should be fine. Too many. Cato's got me thinking about the groin. Keep thinking it's a cat meowing, but she can't actually groin.
Yeah,
moaning.
sorry.
It's alright.
I'm
Okay.
trying to kill a moose, funnily enough.
Trying to look for no oil.
I'm chasing a deer, sorry.
No oil. There we are. Use that a second. We can keep that, get rid of that. I'm gonna use silver for his belt though. I feel like Grey Knight's gonna be nice. Never used it. That's what we've got left. Use that one. Need to look for there it is. Okay. I am happy with that. I'm happy I didn't have to play a tennis match with the shoulders. The shoulders came out quite nice. There's a lot of detail in them. So we can get the focus. Or not. There you go. There's a lot of detail on the shoulders, but I'm going to put them out with some no oil. There's another camera instant there. Just pinch that and then pull that. There we go. Yeah, he's left a permanent mark here. This is going to be a memory now here of the servitor that dropped the camera. Tell him to keep it fucking still, or you can get disembarked by the Mechanicus. Get turned into a toilet announcer or some shit. Right, let's try that silver. Imagine being so bad at your job that even as a servitor you get turned into a toothbrush or some shit. Still a bit wet, but yeah, that's like, I'll clip that and put it on the videos and stuff. One thing I was gonna think about doing is like a TikTok page as well. Apparently they're pretty good at getting people. You need like 1,000 followers first. Gotta wait for that. Not that. Still very much in the dirt here. Oh, what itchy foot. Is there anything you guys would change in the stream? Is something too loud? Do I need to add anything? What do you guys think? I'm very new to streaming. I've done it before, but not as serious as I am now. Oh, I wouldn't even say this is serious. There you go. You can't really see it. You can see it there, but I've painted the talisman on his groin now for your cat. Sorted that out. So you can rest assured that he is now got a painted groin. Go. He is done for the day. Looks pretty good. Really happy. I didn't really like sit there and think, fuck me, I got a lot to do. Like talking to you guys has been like distracting almost from like the workload, which is quite nice. It's looking good control, well done. Thank you very much. Still wet at the bottom. Trying to use that and blend it in. There we are. Do the back now. Probably not the same way other people do, but I just kind of blob it on and then just mix it up. Try and make like lighter coatings at the top compared to like the bottom. Trying to think like more of like if he's running in mud, it'll be more muddy at the bottom than it will be at the top. And then let the dark bits get into the groove almost. Like the groove there, and there. Two big grooves you can see there. And with the shoulders, just kind of lob it on in the middle and just kind of spread it about. I really want the eyes to not glow, but stand out almost. Not the gold. Just hooked some of the gold from underneath that I just painted on it. But that looks really nice, I'm happy with that. I know it's not going to look the same later, but it will look a hell of a difference. I will go over it and make sure there's no, like, you know what I mean when I say like patches of the null oil in places where it shouldn't patch because it's sat incorrectly or something. Just make sure there's no unusual patches. Like if I left it now, there's a patch in his mouth. That wouldn't make sense. There we go. Just take a bit from his eyes. I don't want him like being like completely black, but I'm happy with that.
Unnatural pooling.
Unnatural pooling, but yeah. Need to figure out like a way to show you better with light. But let's close that before we have another accident. Try and wait for it to focus.
You want to take the pots in the background?
Yeah, let's move these real quick.
It's trying to focus on that.
So that, see if that focuses better. Bring it down. There we are. White he doesn't like, he hates the white. There you go. Still got a long way to go, still got his guns and his axe, and there's still a few more details like the got to paint this silver on these like dots and stuff on his back and his head, and there's still a lot to go, but 2 hours in it looks very nice. I've got to sort that bit at the bottom there. That's not pooling, that's black paint for some reason, but I can't do that while the knolls on there, otherwise it'll just mix. On his eyes there. Thank you, Cats Kitty 029 for subscribing. I've just seen that. Sorry, the notifications don't come up just yet. I need to sort that out. But thank you very much, my guy. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna stream about 9 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock, just after the baby goes to sleep. We'll finish the rest of this and maybe try and start something new. We'll have a look at that. I'll probably put like 3 characters I want to do out, and then one of you guys can pick them. But yeah, very nice. Cool. Oh, and Michigan, if you're still here, a really good thing I like to do is because he's magnetized and it's like a work in progress, and I don't want him on my desk to like get ruined. I can magnetize him to my workstation to my right, allows him to be out of the way and he can dry, which is very nice. And my lamp, he'll stick to him at the top of my lamp and stuff, which is very nice. So it just keeps him out of the way. But yes, that is me done for him for now. Very nice. Now it's to clean up. Time to clean up. That's the end of the palette. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. I know this is a very short stream, but I appreciate everyone that's come here today and, you know, interacted with me while I made Castellan. I will be streaming again tomorrow at, I'm going to say 8 o'clock, maybe a little bit after 8 o'clock. But if you guys are more than welcome to join my Discord, I will post an announcement in there when I'm going to stream next. Hold on, let me just go ahead and push that. You guys are more than welcome to join there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.